Okay, we're back. This is Jim Aikin again. Oh, wait, that's not me. Okay, there we go. In this video, we're going to dissect the patch a little bit. We're going to start by talking about the choral voice sound that you occasionally hear in the music coming from this top line here. It sounds like this by itself. Now the reverb is coming from the effect send and return down here in the mixer. So I'm going to mute the reverb. Let's see, the little button here might do that trick. Let's click on that. Let's check it. There you go. Now I'm going to zoom in and we'll take a close look at what's going on. Now at the left end, I have a little gizmo, which is not actually part of the patch that you need. I click on this button, and shortly afterward you hear a sound. The reason I'm doing it that way, this is just a button. It just sends a momentary trigger signal. And I'm sending it through the burst generator because the chords are set up in such a way that one of them is triggered only every 5 times it gets a trigger from down here. So what we have here, we have this output going up to that gate, and this is an OR gate, so each time that or that is triggered, we get an output here. This is the output just from my manual button. We're going over here to a gate delay, which causes the chord not to sound precisely when it gets a trigger from here, but somewhat later. The output of the gate delay goes to a gap of, this is just a clock divider, which 1/5 of the time will cause a trigger, a gate actually, to be sent, well, I think it's a trigger, to an envelope generator and to the sequencer. The envelope generator, let's see, what is it doing? It's attenuated. This envelope generator must be doing something too. I forget what. That's polyphonic. I think I know what it's doing. This is the main action here. We have this polyphonic sequencer. And if I right-click on this, you will see that the polyphony channels are set to 3 because I'm using 3-note chords. If I were to click on any more buttons up here, you wouldn't hear them because just the first 3 voices are going to sound. The volt per octave output goes to this VCO, which is responding polyphonically because it receives a polyphonic input. It's also getting an LFO from over here. And the LFO, where's the output? The output is going through this VCA. That's what's going on. So that when this VCA opens up, we get some vibrato, but then it's going to close down. So there's actually a little less vibrato at the end of the note than at the beginning. Let's see if we can hear that. I'm not sure how subtle it may be, perhaps too subtle. Yeah, it does kind of die down a little bit. And over here we have a filter, which receives the sawtooth output from here, from the VCO, and sends its output to the mono channel thing, which receives 3 inputs on 3 different polyphonic channels here, and then sends a mono output on to the chorus module, which I have to scroll over a little further. There you can see this is a nice chorus module. And the chorus output is going to this DC blocker because it tends to produce some DC, some non-zero, when it's not doing anything. So I needed to filter that out using this. And the output of that goes straight to the mixer. Let's listen to it one more time.